What's going on, guys? It's Nathan, and this is the final day. This is day 30 of the 30-day Star Wars challenge, and we are talking about why you love Star Wars, why I love Star Wars. This is a very important video, kind of, to me. And this is way pre-recorded. I didn't film this today. I filmed it last night. If you're watching the day of upload, I filmed this last night because as of right now, as this video is online, I am currently at a double feature of The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi premiere. So in IMAX, which is awesome. And I know I'm loving it right now. I can't wait to get my review up. But right now we're going to talk about why I love Star Wars, and it is a pretty big thing. Star Wars is that film that captivated me as a young child, and I'm super into it. And really, the prequels helped with this decision, honestly, and that's why I love the prequels really the most. The biggest reason I love the prequels is because it had me settle on what I wanted to do as a career for the rest of my life, and that is I want to be a filmmaker. I want to make movies. I'm gonna move this. Okay, it was uneven. Sorry. Um. Okay. Sorry. Uncut, but yeah, I would watch the making of documentaries on the prequel DVDs that came out around 2005, 2004, and it was just so fascinating. I at that moment watching that stuff behind the scenes, and also watching Empire of Dreams, the story of the Star Wars trilogy. And I even did catch From Star Wars to Jedi, the documentary. I saw it on YouTube, early age of YouTube. Um, just seeing all of it really captivated me, and it made me decide to be a filmmaker. And funny story was I would talk a lot about Star Wars films, especially the prequels, because the prequels were supposed to be my generation's Star Wars. Even though I'm now chalking that up to Force Awakens and so on and so forth and what have you. That comes out as the real my generation of Star Wars. However, the prequels did come out, and that's what me and my friends had to talk about, and that's what we would talk about. We would talk about the original trilogy too, of course, but we always did also talk about the prequels. We did enjoy the prequels. We were kids, of course. I was in elementary school, and Revenge of the Sith was the first Star Wars film I saw in theaters back in 2005, which was amazing, and it was especially cool to watch Revenge of the Sith again, along with the entire Star Wars saga for the Force Awakens premiere in theaters, in the same theater that my dad took me to see Revenge of the Sith, only this time I took him to see this marathon, and I got to experience every Star Wars film in theaters, which is awesome. They were, granted, they were all the 2011 special editions, including Phantom Menace, replacing Puppy Yoda with CG. But that's fine. As long as I got to experience Star Wars on the big screen, that's all that really matters. But I, I have such a passion for filmmaking. I have written many scripts. I just need a proper camera to execute these scripts because I don't want to film on my old Samsung Galaxy S5. Yeah, it's, yeah. But hey, it started my channel of what I do, and I filmed on it, and until I got this webcam, which I might argue is in lower quality, which it should not be, but it is. It could be a lighting thing, I don't know. Probably is. Anyway, Star Wars, that's why I love it. It told me what I wanted to do the rest of my life. It showed me that's what I wanted to do, and I really have to commend George Lucas for that. With the behind the scenes and all that. And I have a bunch of memorabilia. You can see right here. I have a wooden Empire Strikes Back teaser poster that I got for my birthday last year. Um, Recently at Star Wars Celebration Orlando, I picked up this Lego Imperial Shuttle Tydirium, and you can't really see, and I'm glad you can't. It's a mess over there. But over here is Director Krennic's shuttle from Rogue One, also Lego. I'm a big Lego freak. Um, Tons of things around, really. I had my lightsaber in the last video. It's very dead batteries, but it's an Ultra Saber. Really cool. I got a Stormtrooper helmet. If you just watch 30 Day Star Wars Challenge, you're gonna see some stuff. Check out my other Star Wars videos. You'll see a lot of cool stuff. I have original Darth Vader mask over there. Again, you can't see, but it's there. And Star Wars is great. And I was saying, a funny thing. The first ever thing I ever directed was I directed my friends. I was with my friends on the playground at recess in elementary school, and I directed the, I want to say entirety, but how long is recess? So I did the abridged main parts entirety of Revenge of the Sith. I directed um, my best friend Ian, uh, my other friend Courtney, and a couple other kids. Although I think it was primarily just those two and me at times. We I directed Revenge of the Sith with all of us, and I played Anakin Skywalker. Courtney played Padme, and Ian played Obi-Wan, and it was really cool. We got to do a bunch of different things, and it was fun. And I would do as close as the lines I could remember. I mean, I did watch Revenge of the Sith a lot, and it was just really fun. I acted out all of the action scenes, the lightsaber fights, the dying and burning up as Anakin Skywalker and until becoming Darth Vader. It was really fun. It really was. I had a great time, and it just proved like yes, even at a young age, I wanted to be a director, and here I am today, and I still want to be a director, and I hope I do achieve that dream. And I go to the movies a lot, and it's not necessarily to review movies, even though that is a plus for this channel. I go to the movies a lot to because I'm not only anticipating the next installment of a franchise, even though there is that. I also, while I'm watching, I pick up on things. I pick up on filming techniques, you know, how they execute a scene, how the line was delivered, whether or not it should be improved, how angles and shots are set up, and how they're executed, and how wonderful they look, how beautiful. And I very much am passionate about it, and I'm not just going to be a super ultra fan, even though I am. I go to study the film, and I've done that for years now. And with films I own a lot of films. I should do a showcase of all of my films because it's a lot. I got freaking desk cabinet full of them. You can't see it's off to the side, but over there. And then this thing is full of different movies. Like it's pulling it out. Okay, that's Ender's Game, which mixed reviews on that. But there's Harrison Ford, so it's kind of Star Wars, so it counts. um, so I know this is quite a ramble, but this is what this video is. Why you love Star Wars, and I love it because it showed me what I want to do with the rest of my life, and it just makes me feel better. It is just something that is inviting to everybody, and it's like a friend. It really is. It's Star Wars is like your friend. When things are going bad in life, you can pop in A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, have a fun time. Force Awakens as well. You pop it in, have a fun time, um, and very much enjoy it. And yeah, that's what The Force Awakens did for me. Is I had such an incredible time, more so than I have any other film, and that is ultimately why it's my favorite Star Wars film. Until The Last Jedi, I'm sure The Last Jedi is going to hit that next rank, and it'll be my favorite Star Wars film. But still, go check out my review if it's up already. So make sure you go check that out. I know this was a long video, and I get like no views for the 30-day Star Wars challenge. But for those of you that did watch, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and I very much appreciate it. Doing YouTube for the past couple years has been amazing, and I'm going to keep going and not going to stop. So, that being said, guys, hope you have a great day. May the Force be with you always.